Okay, hello. Hello. We're back. Ionic, hello. Ionic, welcome on in. How the heck are you doing? Who's this then? Who's all that? I just gotta do Brian's child voice. Oh, what, governor? Oh, what happened? Oh, what? Oh God, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Arguing with a boomer on Reddit. Hello. Kira, hello. The song was just working. I think it works on this Parks and Rec where he says never half-ass anything, whole-ass everything. And I think I would rather be whole-ass into the stream. I don't know. I don't know why that said don't clip that, please. I don't know. I'm gonna try a different one. I have one that's like ready to go. I just need to sit down and make time for it. I just need to sit down and make some time for it. It said Breath of the Wild before that. I don't know if one of the songs in here is even Breath of the Wild. I don't know if there's even a Breath of the Wild song in here. There's not. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Being good, had to do adulting things this morning. You know, you gotta do it sometimes. This is Prototype. I know that. It's Prototype 2. Okay, well all right. Whatever. Josie. Yep, I was right. It's Prototype 2, it's the same thing. This is Sly Cooper. This is Sly Cooper. I've never played, nailed it. I've never played any of these games. I've never played any of these. These were PS2 games. I didn't have a PS2 until late, and then I only played, oh, this was a PS3 game apparently. He's sort of Sly. Soup, meals, pizza. Is Plate Up in here? Plate Up. No. Burritos, recipes, teamwork. Overcooked. Boom. Hell yeah. I'm on the main event. Tamatanga versus Evil for new open weight. Things have already broken into a brawl. Gorillas and Umino throwing hands with House of Torture. Right, House of Torture is Evil's thing. That's right. See, it's easy to be confused because at the same time they broke Bullet Club into into 3 different things. They broke up what's it called? They broke up LIJ, so I get them confused. All right. Pre-2016. All right. It's first person, third person. Pre-2016. Pre-2016. LIJ broke up at some point. They've reformed since then. They broke up in the sense that like they're giving them a lot more singles stuff. Like they have them doing a lot more singles things, you know? Like it's when what's it called? Sonata started doing you know, single stuff a lot more. How many people you say seen things like Power World straight up ripped up assets from Pokemon? None, thankfully, because they'd be actively wrong. Like, they would be actively wrong in a really funny way. I've seen quite a few. Yeah, that person, those people are actively wrong. What's funny is there's any number of like, I've seen any number of fan games and like fan works that will legitimately rip off assets from Pokemon and no one seems to bat an eye. And like, hey, listen, Power World has a ton of designs that are really inspired by certain Pokemon. You would be a fool to say otherwise. But yeah, people seem to really want this game to have like, to have Nintendo sue these people, which is really funny. Because like, it's a really weird reaction to have, it is really weird to be on the side of the giant corporation when that giant corporation has screwed you over like a million times. Trying to come up with a similar style without having any overlap is impossible. Yes, but also there's a ton of Pokemon, there's a ton of pals that are like very clearly inspired, right? Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, listen, you're right. But also, I mean, people do you think are aware that giant corporations have screwed them over? I mean, I would hope. I mean, here's the thing, right? Gamers pick side without thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? Gamers are the worst about this sort of thing. Oh, what about Crackdown? No, Crackdown never came to PS3. This is similar, and this is similar. This is Cinderace, but grass type. Yeah, like honestly, like there are some designs in Power World that are that. I remember Temtem getting flack when it first dropped. It's just boring. Other franchises in the Monster Range genre can do this like Jelly. Yeah, and Temtem, I think, is a really good example of what Nuja was saying, where it's like there's hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon. At a certain point, like you can't just be like, oh, it's a dinosaur? What a Pokemon ripped off. Pokemon have done like 12 of like very popular dinosaur designs. So like, okay, they can do a dinosaur, right? But like Sage said, there are some pals that are literally, they took this Pokemon and made it this thing. And it's like, okay, like I get it, but also, so yeah, it's very funny. And by funny, I mean disappointing, how people are just like, I hope they get sued. It's like, why do you want an independent company to get sued by a major corporation for reason that you think that isn't like real? Do you know what I mean? Reason that you think that's not correct. Oh, is it an Assassin's Creed? It's not single player. Oh, it's a BioWare game. Or it's an EA published game. Let's look at BioWare games and see what comes up in the 2002-2009 first person, third person range. See, Dragon Age was a single player only game. This is the thing you gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep all the details in mind. So let's see, 2002 to 2009 on Windows, PS3, and 360. I think it's more likely that it's an EA game, but let's... I have no space in my mind for details. I feel that. So, yeah, we're already out. We're Dragon Age Origins was 2009. So we're already out. Okay. So it's definitely an EA game. It's definitely an EA game. A game that EA published. Very important distinction. Perfect. So I'm looking for blue games starting in 2002. Wikipedia has a ton of pages like this that are great. I remember maybe one or two. Pretty Lady, and then I'm out of storage space. But yeah, like, here's the thing. I completely get the people that are like, hey, it's weird, like how much the CEO of this company likes talking about how great AI is. I get that. I don't disagree with those people. You know what I mean? Because that's true. That's a true thing. And I get the people that are like, man, these pals are really close to a lot of Pokemon, and you know, it feels weird how ripped off they feel. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. That's a thing I can see. But like, if there's people saying this game stole assets from Pokemon, you're objectively lying. Like you're objectively lying. And it's not a shooter. It's not a shooter is an important thing. It has to be near the tail end because it's PS3, Xbox 360, right? So it definitely has to be the 2009 era. Hang on. No. It does have multiplayer, but it has Mac and Linux. So it's not Brutal Legend. It's also not a racing game. It could be a racing game. First person, third person. Could be a racing game. Since it's yellow, it could be published and developed by EA. Yeah, that's why I'm looking at, that's true. I shouldn't only be looking at published EA games. You're right, Nuja. You're right. Yeah, I do think I'm feeling like it's a Need for Speed. Godfather 2, it's not a shooter. It's not a shooter, and I would I quantify the play? They only have Godfather 1. Which Need for Speed game released before the Most Wanted reboot. But see, here's the thing. So there's Need for Speed Shift. That came out for more platforms. I'm definitely feeling like it's a Need for Speed game though. That feels correct to me. Let's see. Undercover came out in 2008. Shift came out in 2009. It came out for more platforms though. It's not the answer. Mirror's Edge came up. That was a cool game. Mirror's Edge Mirror's Edge was a cool game. Mirror's Edge was a really cool game. Am I just gonna have to deal with ding dongs? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with ding dongs. All right, cool. I love the people on my local subreddit because they're just morons. People defending a CEO's ability to make $600,000 a year. It's ridiculous. It hasn't made Nintendo's lawyer gets too angry. Nintendo loves to use lawyers. Could it be a sports game? I know FIFA came out on the Wii. Not sure which ones. If we can pick a, I'll just block all these people later. Jesus Christ. If we can pick a sports game, we'll see. So many of these games came out on too many systems for this to be a Need for Speed game, I think. Unless GameDeal's doing that thing where it just decides it's ignoring some of that. Do you know what I mean? That they love to do. Let's guess Undercover. No, because this one came out for the PSP. It can't be a Need for Speed. It can't be a Need for Speed. I'm gonna guess Shift. Because GameDeal has surprised me in the past. Okay. So it could be a racing game or a simulator game, but it has no themes? It has no themes whatsoever. Just none. Just none. Of all of those. Okay. Okay. Sure. Didn't EA make Burnout? EA bought Burnout. EA bought Burnout. So like, could be, but I don't remember what Burnout games came out when. Let's see. Paradise? 2008? It's not that, because it's on See, this is the fun thing. Burnout Paradise is backwards compatible with Xbox One. There you go. So it doesn't, okay, so it has, okay. Action. I really need them to qualify what action means. They did remastered, that was on newer systems. Yeah, but remastered is on, the regular Burnout Paradise is on Xbox One. You can play it on Xbox One through backwards compatibility. So I'm like, does that mean that Xbox One should be included? Action means you press a button and they do things. That's definitely not how GameDole defines it. Definitely not. There's definitely been games that I would quantify as action using that definition, and GameDole doesn't. There's some quirks about GameDole that I don't know. Series X and S should be on there. Backwards compatibility is on there too. I don't know if it's backwards compatible on X and S, so I can't say. According to the wiki page, it didn't come up, so. Action makes you have adrenaline. I wish that there was a definition of terms. Actually, I think, yeah, glossary. There is a definition of terms. Action. Games with a strong emphasis on physical challenges, such as quickness of reaction and hand-eye coordination. So, Need for Speed or Burnout is an action game. Need for Speed Shift isn't. Oops. I don't know. It's inconsistent is my point. It feels inconsistent. Dragon Quest ripped off Pokemon, SMH. Anything other than strategy and simulators, got it. I forget what the other game was that they decided wasn't an action game, but it was something. Actually, the funny thing, Nuja, is Dragon Quest came out before Pokemon. If anything, Pokemon ripped off Dragon Quest. I said it. Final Fantasy IV. Not a bad guess. This definitely feels like, I'm gonna go Chrono Trigger. This feels like Super NES graphics. Metacritic score too old. Yeah, that looks like, this is definitely, yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I think this is 6. I didn't play 6. This feels like a 6 guy. This feels like a 6 guy. Yeah. Original platform SNES. Yeah, that's lock right there. Yeah. That's lock right there. Yeah, listen. Yeah, that's what's his nuts. That's Terra. Like this, yeah. Wow, you get a whole GIF for this one. Fuck. Look at this, you get a whole GIF. This is great. Pokemon also ripped off SMT Persona. I don't think, this is the fun thing. I mean, this is why this line of thinking is like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just toxic, because it's just like, oh, this ripped off this ripped off this. Yeah, everything ripped off fucking, you know, wizardry. Like all games are ripoffs. Like you know what I mean? All games ripped off chess. All games ripped, you know what I mean? Like it's a nonsense argument that lessens the discussions around games that are like actively ripping off people. You know what I mean? All books are ripped off the dictionary. Games always take ideas from other games, try to improve on them, just like any other industry. Visual novels ripped off all MUDs. Yeah, exactly. WoW ripped off MUDs. Hades ripped off Rogue. You know, Pokemon copied the idea of bugs from God. Just wait till you find God's lawyers. God doesn't have lawyers. He just waits. He just waits. He's got time. Pong ripped off table tennis. I mean, nailed it. Listen, speaking truth to power. And there are games that are ripoffs, like legitimately. You know what I mean? There's any number of like ripoff games. Table tennis ripped off tennis. What did tennis rip off? Was Mega 10 the first Creature Collection game, or were there ones before it? I don't think. Oh yeah, in the first Mega 10 you do have Creature Collection. Like a Dragon seemed to have ripped off Yakuza. Someone called. Yeah, they made this game called Like a Dragon, and they literally ripped off Kiryu. Like, how do you not? Come on, Sega. Someone sue these Ryo Gagotoko guys. I'm gonna restart my my capture utility. Hang on. I have this opinion of AI art too. Oh man. Okay, that's better. It was weird. It was weird. It all goes down tomorrow. There's no telling what might happen. I mean, this is when I should do all the other sub stories, right? This is the time. Please enjoy the best thing of Pow World. Oh yeah, is that Depresso? Yeah, listen. I've seen Depress. Let me tell you. Depresso kind of rules. Depresso kind of rules. All right. It's night. Let's make it day. Let's see what sub stories I want to work on. Yeah, I use inspiration from other art authors do for their work, and game devs do, so I don't think it's bad. Oh no, AI fucking sucks. No, AI does not use inspiration categorically. No, AI sucks and is literally theft in literally every way, shape, and form. Table tennis was invented in 1890, much older than I thought. First regular tennis was 1882. I'm shocked it took less than 10 years for someone to get bored with going outside for tennis. I appreciate that in less than 10 years, they got bored of going outside to play tennis and we're like, how do we not do that anymore? Told you we get hate. It's not hate. It's facts. It's factual information. It's actively, like, I'm not even going to use the word correct. It's true. It's like it's like saying rain is wet. Less than 10 years, it took me less than an hour. Like, from the first time they invented something, it took them less than 10 years to be like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. Unless you train the AI on your own art, it's theft. You would have to have developed your own AI as well. Like, you would have to develop your own AI model and then train it on your art. And even then, legally, it is non-copyrightable. And so you're just creating nothing. You're creating nothing for nothing's sake. Like, all the drawings that I have done on stream are more art than what AI produces. They finally did it. They finally got me to say that what I draw is art. They did it. Clip this for Josh. We did it. It's art. I accept it. I will accept that what I draw is art in defense of AI. We did it. Fucking someone make that Lord of the Rings meme. Someone make that Lord of the Rings meme. That's a lot of virtue. Holy fuck. I realized it was that early. Was it still like we know? Did they only play it on clay? Did they use baskets or some other silly thing? I do love that, where you look at the first time they did something and it's like, oh, it's completely different. This is wild. I'm autistic. How joking were y'all when you said that teenage girl is a ghost? Oh, she's not a ghost. She's not a ghost. It's very funny to read it that she's a ghost. The game does not present that she's a ghost in any way, shape, or form. It would be funny. Yeah, no, she's not. Yeah, the game does not present that reading. Oh my god. I'm gonna say 100% joking. If it turns out she's actually a ghost, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, if somehow she's actually a ghost, holy shit. Like, if she's somehow actually a ghost, wow. Okay, this definitely should have triggered. It's definitely a haha, but also the more I think about it, the more possible it seems. Yeah. They had things. They had scenes where other people talked to her specifically. And like, if it wasn't for that, I would be down for it. You got me on a tangent. First game was played on grass. The first version was invented in France in the 12th century. They hit it with their hand instead of a racket. Oh. Go to the left where you complete orders. You'll see a tiny drawer you can examine in. When you examine it, you have a choice to change the exterior. Oh. That's why this achievement's so rare. The place where you unlock it is hidden. Incredible. Joke originated because her character model clipped into some furniture. So we said, oh shit, she's passing through stuff instead of, oh, the game glitched. Yeah, it's funnier to make a joke about how she's a ghost than make a joke about how the game glitched. Broke Ryoma's stats beyond their limit. What does that even mean? It's a good joke. I'm just autistic, don't catch stuff. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. And you weren't here for when it happened, so you're just like, hey, listen, what weird sub story did I miss? I need to be level 99 and have completed all training. No, thank you. No, thank you. Attained all revelations. I don't know what that means. Enhanced equipment 100 times. Jeebus. I hate video games. Listen, I do helped the Tachi Nabagumi bring the Tengu to justice. Isn't that guy? Wasn't that Inoue's thing? He was. You need to make it to the Tachi Nabagami HQ, which is located in the second level, which is essentially a bounty board. When you accept it in this oh. In Mukurogai. Okay, hang on. This is the thing that I love. I love achievements that are just like, oh yeah, people just decided not to interact with this like thing. Like that being a 2% achievement is incredible to me. You know, there's stuff that's like complete all sub stories, and it's like what are we classifying as sub stories? You know, like those aren't hard. Those are, you know. So there's entire mechanics hidden. So there was the achievement for changing the interior design of your house, which the place to do that was a little drawer next to where you do your orders, which I didn't know was a thing until I read the thing, and the guide was like, oh yeah, the place you change it is this little drawer right here. So it's like, oh yeah, you just didn't, like, I've noticed that for a ton of achievements, that they're just, yo, Tiller, holy cow. Oh, I don't have a chatting button on this. Let me hit this button. Yo, Tiller, what's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. Andy Pop, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Tiller, how was your stream? What was going on, buddy? I think I saw you over the weekend playing Power World. We do more Power World? We back to shiny hunting? What was going on, buddy? Welcome on in. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me already, my name is mattcaulder. I'm a course streamer here on Twitch. We do all kinds of different stuff. Indie games, retro games, horror games, all that and the like. Today we're playing Yakuza, Like a Dragon, Ishin. Trying not to call it Yakuza anymore because it's not called Yakuza anymore. That shout out doesn't show me what Tiller was playing, so we'll do this one. You do back to Scarlet Violet. Hell yeah. I'm sure you were shiny hunting. What was going on, buddy? Everybody coming over from Tiller's stream, if you hang out, thank you so much for hanging out. We have a good time. If you got any questions about me, the game, the stream, anything like that, feel free to let me know. It's your first time here, more than likely, so you don't know what's going on. So yeah, please feel free to ask questions. I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to ask questions, might seem weird. You know, I don't want to put myself out there. Go for it. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, trans rights. That's what's up. Days Fox, thank you for the follow. Jacomi, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, what was Tiller getting up to? I imagine it was shiny hunting. It's usually shiny hunting. It's usually shiny hunting, but I hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody had a good time over in Tiller's. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a little water. Take a little water break. Yeah, we got it. I went to Asheville. We went to Asheville and we poked around a couple different stores in Asheville, I'll say. And one of the stores we went to had some pride flags. I should have bought more, honestly, but I just bought the one. Hunting in Scarlet Violet and Sapphire. Ooh, what's the hunt in Sapphire? What's going on? What's happening Gen 3? What are we doing? What are we doing in Gen 3? God, is that, hang on. Oh, it's over there. You reminded me I have a copy of Sapphire. Talo, ooh. Are you doing, Gen 3 doesn't have radar. What are you hunting Talo in Gen 3? What are you do? What are you up to? What are you doing? Yeah, for everybody coming in from Tillers, thank you for hanging out. I do shiny hunting. I do Pokemon every so often. Just random encounters. Damn, I love it. Just getting back to the classics. Just getting back to the classics, huh? Trico and Mudkip already? Hell yeah. Machine Gun DJ, thank you for the follow. One of my fastest hunts was Bulbasaur in Leaf Green. One of my fastest ever. It was like 1,500 resets. It was so fast. I'm so annoyed. And we'll get back to the game. But luckily nothing's happening. We can continue our conversation. I'm so annoyed about the imminent Pokemon Bank shutdown. I'm so frustrated. If anybody has older game copies and they have shiny hunts they're trying to do, please consider putting some time in and trying to get them as quickly as possible. I've been doing RNG hunts for some of the older games. It has been very interesting to learn about RNG mechanics, the ways that they determine a lot of the information. It's been really cool. Oh, I'm in Brawler. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna whiff. Okay, that counts. But yeah, it's been very interesting to learn about some of the RNG mechanics, how a lot of it works, and like learn about some of the tech behind older Pokemon games. You know, just literally the ways that GBA and DS games work. It's been really neat. I've wondered this for a bit, if like the market on those old Pokemon games is gonna fall out once Bank shuts down. So if you're looking to collect games for the sake of collecting, you know, just to have them because they mean something to you, maybe wait a little bit, because I think the price on those might go down. It's hard to say. What? Oh, I think it was just the other side of the wall. Yeah, for everybody, excuse me, for everybody coming in, if you're not familiar, this is Like a Dragon Ishin. This is a remake of a PS3 game in what was previously known as the Yakuza series, where you play as a samurai during the Meiji Restoration, which is a very formative time in Japan. It was kind of the start of Japan's Westernization. I don't want to say modernization, and that feels weird to say, but Japan's Westernization is when Japan sort of broke from its isolationist worldview to an extent. I think you can make an argument that it still kind of is, in the sense they like their own stuff. Japan has always had a history of being kind of xenophobic and wary of outsiders. But we're near the game. A lot of stuff is kicking up, so I'm trying to spend some time to finish a handful of achievements, things that stick out as being very straightforward, and some of the sub stories, which are side quests in the game that have, you know, their own little story beats and kind of their own little unique plot lines, like this guy. This, yep. Sumibozo. You Sumibozo, the brawler for hire? Yeah, look at that. He shaved his head. It's your tattoos that gave you away. Otherwise, you look quite different. What the heck happened? Oh, well, I've been in plenty of fights since you saw me. Sort of an aimless life till I realized I was getting weak in one department. My mind. My body was whipped into shape, but my mind was soft and flabby. I had to train my brain. That's a good point. Shining Force 2, gotta help out on the grind. Hell yeah. Shining Force 2 is so much of that wheel. And now you're a monkish sort of guy? You got it. Do you still fight? I see more tattoos on you than I remember having. Oh, I still fight. I trained my mind in order to become as good a fighter as you. To be. So put him up. Yeah, all right, let's... Sure. Yeah, Shining Force is like almost a third of the wheel now, which is very funny. I don't know why it says Ronin, like you could say his name. But listen, that game's gonna happen, but also, man, community choice. Community choice is a fickle mistress. All down. I look forward to Freedom Force winning regardless. God, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Like, there's nothing stopping it. Looks like I won. Magnificent. I confess you've bested me. I'll be closing down my brawler for hire business. I have no idea what else is on there, so let's add a vote to Skies. Exclamation mark wheel. We'll give you the link. What do you plan to do with yourself? Well, I was happy focusing on and training my soul, so I think I'll do that. I'll devote my life to becoming a great monk. Really? That's the complete opposite of your life so far. I suppose that's true. But it's the right decision. I know that now, and I have you and your fist to thank for that. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Berserker charm. Hell yeah, my love for you is like a truck. Do everything I can to tamp down the tempers of wild guys like me. So farewell, Saito-sama. Oh, that went pretty well. Goes to show people can change. Maybe it also shows fighting can be productive. Matt, I hope you don't have too much to redo in your Game of the Year video. Oh, whoa! Complete 40 sub stories. Hell yeah, we got another one. I love that dude just says, I hope you don't have too much to redo. I'm redoing the whole thing. I'm redoing the whole thing. Like just legitimately the whole thing. Because I have to redo the second bit because the audio's all hecked up. And if I have to redo the second bit, I am not super happy with the way I click the link and it still has Mystic Quest on there. Hang on, let me look. Maybe I'm thinking now, maybe this was a read-only version of the wheel at the time. Oh yeah, this is a weird, okay, hang on. View only. Share link. Ah, it shares a static version, not an updated version. I see. It shares a it shares a static version. Hang on. Let me update this. This for when Matt picks up Mystic Quest for speedrunning. I do kind of wonder what the speedrun for that is. You know what I mean? I always wonder what the speedrunning thing is. Okay. Let's change the link. There we go. So now, so good to know I have to update that every so often. So I will need to update that when I update votes. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Thank you someone for Ionic. Thank you for poking at that and making me aware of the mess up there. Evil stole the win with the assist. Yeah, that sounds about right. Listen, they're a heel faction. That tracks. Yeah, that should be... Yeah, that's the new updated link. Any percent is that one... That's 1 hour, 51 minutes, right? Not 1 minute, because that would be... 1 hour. Okay, I'm like, usually speedruns don't allow weird glitches. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh yeah, if you do this, you could skip right to the end cutscene. Like, they usually don't allow that. I was thinking maybe Tama would win and go out on a high since it's his last match. Is it his last match? Is he leaving New Japan? Have you watched a speedrun? Yes, which is why I said what I said. Most speedruns are abusing glitches. Yes, but they usually don't allow the glitch that lets you beat the game in 2 minutes. Usually the more active, interesting speedruns are, hey, you don't beat the game in 2 seconds. Okay. Where is it? Interesting time of the company, Tama Okada and Ospreay departing. Yeah, and then Tanahashi is president, which is weird. Is this open during a certain time? Yeah, and then Tanahashi is president, so they're losing another great wrestler, truly. That makes sense though for that. But yeah, Ace is still the TV champ. Yeah, he's still gonna wrestle, but like by him having a different responsibility, like that just means he's going to be wrestling a lot less. To start this quest line, you need to make it to the Tachi Banagumi HQ, which is on the 2nd level in Mukurogai. It's not the arena. I've been there. There another door I'm not aware of, because that's the It's the arena. Oh. What is this? No, that's the gambling den. Okay. It's a fair point. I'm assuming the never 6-man titles we dropped. TMDK with my boy Ishin taking the pin. I love it. Anytime during 3 or later, you'll be attacked by a group of men in Tengu masks. See, anytime in chapter 3, wrong. Because it's anytime after chapter 3. Take the stairs in front of the arms yellow to and approach the group of men to trigger an encounter. Okay, so it is those guys that I was like, these guys feel like they do a thing. I had to come from this way was the problem. I had to walk the other way. Word of the wise, you should hand over your valuables and move along. Or you face the wrath of Samagi, the diabolical Jozo Tengu. Jozo Tengu? Never heard of him. You don't mind, you're in my way. Oi, oi, not thinking about us is no excuse. Gotta love games sometimes. Balls on this one. You learn our name when we send you to hell. Great. Love how often these games feature men telling me I'm going to hell. Very funny. Ah, sick. That was cool. I actually like love him doing that. That's so fun. This is gonna be one of those things where I unlock a thing that I wish was in the game the whole time. Who is this guy? Hey, don't leave me! Why aren't you the scrappy samurai? Hello? Thank you, those jerks in Tengu Mass have been causing a trouble. It's nice to watch them scamper. Oh, no thanks necessary. Can I bend your ear a minute? You might be able to help get men like that off the streets for good. Why is my jacket wigging out? Oh, I'm wigging out. What? Dealing with them every time I pass through here will get old after all. Exactly. Of course, it's not just them. Lately, all of Kyoto's become a stomping ground for thugs and bandits. My father, Tachibana Genjiro, has started recruiting volunteers to a neighborhood watch. We're called the Tachibana Gumi. My name is Matsu, though some people call me Omatsu. You're that way, don't you think? This woman is so mysterious, clearly. Sure. Follow me to our home base. She's less mysterious now that I know her name. Now her name is Omatsu. This is Tachibana Gumi HQ. Some dangerous looking people in here. They may seem a bit gruff, but they have Kyo's best interests at heart. Tachibana Gumi receives requests from people all over the city. We run off criminals, patrol the roads, protect businesses. You see, we need people strong enough for jobs like that. This board's where we post the requests we have available. We even provide sketches to help you identify who you're after. There's a lot of people who need help in the city and plenty of evildoers to punish. Oh, fuck, we're being a cop. Fuck. Technically, we were a cop when we joined the Shinsengumi. This is closer to actual, like, actual help. You're already a cop. Yeah. The Gozo Tengu. They're a group of bandits led by somebody named, well, Jozo. All the violence going on, they're able to prey on folks indiscriminately. They have no principles. They're only doing it to fill their pockets. I see. Someone should put a stop to that. More details on the board. We posted a new request. Oh yeah, those guys right there. You're this far into the game, and now we've even got more different mechanics. It should have unlocked earlier. I just didn't trigger it correctly. Like that's the problem. Wait, how's that again? Cause a disturbance at a restaurant in Ume Kojicho in Rakugai. Ume Kojijo in Rakugai. I bet you it's not going to put a thing on my map. And then I'm just going to have to remember whatever the heck in Rokugai. That's a fun email title. All right. Let's go back to, okay, let's see here. Rokugai, Sanacho, East, Umekojicho, West, Umekojicho. So this, oh, Umekojicho. Okay, so there's one Umekojicho. Okay, so that's where I gotta go. This little thing right here. Oh, I gotta fight that guy. No! I had to fight that guy. I didn't want to pick up an item. Shiz! So, my Twitch chat seems to be disconnected and reconnecting. Been doing this for almost a week on different streams. Streams never seem to have any issues. I can't seem to find any fix that works online. Are you on PC or mobile? Is my first question. PC? What browser are you using? Chrome. Do you have ad blocker set up? No? Okay. Because ad blocker, I have had issues with ad blockers in the past, like breaking different parts of the Twitch page. Man who's still got it. Yo! Sick. What does E mean? And it's just chat disconnecting and reconnecting. You could try logging out and clearing like all your cache and all your cookies and everything, and then logging back in. That's the only thing I would think to try. Because if you're on mobile, it could be like literally anything. No, you don't have a mask. It's not worth. You have a mask. I'll fight you. Come on. fight me. Why would I fight you, Kira? You're my friend. Have you secretly been using my name to overthrow the government of Japan? Because then I'll fight you. No, but now that you mentioned it, it seems like a good idea. I gotta break items. So the only way to do that is to use items. Whoop. I mean, that'll break it. That's fine. That'll break it. Okay, so there's some guys in Tengu masks around. In this neighborhood. Let's see. Hey. I mean, you're just standing on a table. That's not cool. Hey, you need to quiet down or go. Huh? You got something to say? You dressed me as Torobo-sama. Trying to enjoy yourselves. What's wrong with you? Customers are complaining. Oh yeah? So what? Everybody's a problem, let's try to stop it. We're Jozo Tengu. Hey, did you hire this do-gooder? When we kick his ass, you better remember what's in store for you. Ah! Holler for any Tengu hanging around. So make sure everyone sees what we do to these guys. Just kick these guys' ass real quick. Men in Tengu mask. Oh, more guys showed up. Oh, more guys showed up. This doesn't seem fair. Call my friends. Call my friends. We lost. What do we do? Against this monster, we run. Scatter. Someone knew how to use those swords of theirs. Anyway, that took care of the request. I guess I'll go all the way back to that one place. Oh, hey, what's up? You're in a mask. Bam. Boom. All right. Are there any more items around? Looks like no. Still doing it? Are you sure you like fully closed your browser and, you know, cleaned out all your cookies and stuff? I've had that happen sometimes, but it's usually only been like a day or two. I didn't know we could get like cool guys. Well, Casper. Is he? No, you can't see. You just can't see him. Or I mean, you kind of can. He's on. He's just hanging out on the arm of the couch. He's just. What a cat. What a cat. I think now if I go to Brawler, I can get the grab, but then there's the health increase. Yeah. My opinion of cats, good job, keep it up. He was so happy sitting with us over the weekend. He was so happy sitting with us over the weekend. He could not have wanted anything else. Even force closed and everything, it's only a minor inconvenience. I'll mess with it later. It was a little after getting the BTTV extension. Yeah, I haven't used any of those, and it's not for any specific reason. It's just because, like, I just haven't, you know? Like, I get why people use them, and I don't begrudge them, but... Yeah, he was so happy. Sitting with us on the couch. Just, you know... getting pets, spending time, being a big purry kitty. He was so sweet. That also reminds me, you need to fix the couch cover, but... Where's the... Oh, hey, is this one of the dogs? Oh, injured dog. Oh, well, we have to help the hurt puppy. Vitality pill. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Totally fine to give dogs pills. Should be a little better now. It's a start, but when you need more before long, I'll come back and check on you. Okay, yeah, it's the same as all of the other animals. Spend time, look at them, go again later. Like it's the same as everything else. Everything, you know. But if I want sub-stories, those are one of them, so. And those aren't even that bad because those are the ones, you know, you just go around and you're like, ah, yeah, I'll go to, you know. That's how you should be with animals. But yeah, all the animal sub stories are just like, yeah, go, you know, when you see them, do a thing. I did it. Oh, do I have to tell you about it? Oh, neat. Thanks for the hard work. Here's the reward. 2 Rio. Hell yeah. For thugs, they have some skill. Seems like the Tengu gang attracts people with talent. I think the leader Jozo is somewhat inspirational. Personally, I wouldn't be caught dead in one of those masks, but what can you do? Can you just... Okay, if I leave and come back... That's really all right. You could just have more unlock because like I'm near the end of the game, so you could just have more there. You know? All right. Gosh, what do I even want to do now? I guess we can go back to the house and start a thing. It probably hasn't been long enough. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that should be a little better now. Hey, look at that. I think the problem I have with this game, and you know, problem. My big criticism with this game is that so much of it takes time. You know, so much of it, and it's not even a bad thing. It's just the way that it's designed. But it's like, oh yeah, do this little bit. And then, you know, later do a little bit more, and then later do a little bit more. And I think it's intended to feel like you don't get bogged down with stuff. But also, I kind of just wish I could just do it all at once. You know what I mean? Especially with like that request system, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, it unlocks during certain points. Like, okay, that should just unlock during points in the story. And if I accidentally come to it that late, I feel like it should just be like, yeah, we got, you know, you got a bunch of requests. You can do them. You can just do it if you want. You know, and that like that's persisted into that. I mean, that made its way all the way into like Like a Dragon, with the hero requests. Some of them were really cool and fun, but they didn't like keep track of if you've already done it. And so what happened when I was playing was I basically like missed one, and then when I went to do it, I had to go like spend time in a specific area to fight the enemy. And then I realized I was having to fight enemies that I had fought already, you know, as I was going through the game. And so it's like, oh, well, this is kind of annoying because I have to do the thing I already did. And it feels like there's just too many of those. Yeah, I've never won one of those because of how quickly they give you. It's great. It feels hard to criticize this game to an extent because this game is a game from like 2013. And you can say, you know, Matt, that's incorrect. This game came out in 2023. You would be correct in that. But it's a remake of a 2013 game that they did not change very much of. And so when hey. And so like to critique the systems of the game, like it's a 10-year-old game. Oh, it's lucky to be alive, but goodness, it's dirty. Let me in, that's my cat. Honestly, I was worried about you. Kitty. It's hard to critique game design from 10 years ago when like I can't even say that's how games were. Like I wasn't paying attention to games in that sense then. Am I ever gonna get you to stop sitting on the dock? Yeah, I'll just adopt you and you live at my house. Yep. Please name the filthy cat. Cupper? Snowball. Bond with filthy cat. Hell yeah. Whoa. 50 tasks and diligence records. It's so easy. It's so easy. I am the best at video games. I'm so good at video games, y'all. You just do it and then it's done. Yeah, you just do the things and they happen and then they're done.
Real gamer.
Hell yeah. The shot would be hotter if he wasn't in full makeup. No, the makeup makes it, honestly. Yeah, Brian's talking about Okada leaving New Japan in the Discord. Which, hey, if you haven't yet, consider joining the Discord. Consider coming and hanging out with us. We've got channels for a bunch of different games. You know, for chatting. We've got multiplayer game channels. We got stuff to keep up, chat about video game news, Pokemon news. It'd be hotter, but much less funny. It's a trade-off. I considered it. What next? Based on how you feel about it, you either do or do not. And make sure, as a note, if you do join the Discord, make sure you get the Twitch role so that you get the Discord notification that I'm live, because sometimes Twitch doesn't like to give you the notification. Let's use some of these points once a day on the wheel. Is not spinning them fast enough. Oh man, I haven't done a drawing in so long. I really need to get back to doing drawings. God. Wow. God, it's been forever since I did a drawing. Good Lord. Oh yeah, and see, now I can take care of the cats. I can get the cat thing faster because now I have more cats. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do the cats. What are the drawings we still have to do? There's still a few drawings because they don't leave the queue. You know, I save them. Oh man. All right, now that we went and checked on the house, let's advance the story. I got 45 minutes. That's enough time to maybe do a story thing. We're not at the point of no return. We're coming up to it though. We're absolutely coming up to it. So head to Omiya. About cats, I love them. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I have some. I have one, but I've had cats. Yeah, no, it's fine. My friend just had to die in order to get you to come to this meeting where hopefully we can convince you to... Oh, fuck. We can convince you to not destroy the country. You know, it's fine. It's cool. It's good. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It happens, I guess.
Oh,
and I'm somehow getting the feeling that maybe you're mad. No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine that like one of the few people that we've met in this that like might be like a good, cool person totally got murdered by one of the dudes who absolutely is not a cool, good person for the chance to the country not explode. It's great. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like if we had phones, this would have solved the whole problem, but we haven't invented phones yet.
Sakamoto Ryoma 来るんか?
さあな。だが来るとすれば、そろそろなはずなんだが。
Whatever gives you that feeling, totally normal mistake, you know? Yeah, it's totally reasonable. It's just... Here's the thing. Uh-huh. I knew it. That was not Sakamoto Ryoma. He's not in makeup, not him. Nakaoka's like, I'd know those toes anywhere. Isn't this the opening? Oh. Now you know it's a real cutscene. Yeah, this was the opening. The boys. Slice the pie. Time to move at flashbang grenades. Majima voice, breach and clear. Ryoma never killed somebody. These guys killing every fucking body. See, if it were me, I would attack them while they paused to talk to their friend. I would just stab him right in the back. You know, while he was like, "Oh, go upstairs," I would have just been like, "Ha!" That's what I would have done. Like that. It's not very Shinsengumi of you, Matt. Well, I'm not. They're not members of the Shinsengumi. They're random thugs that are trying to overthrow the country. Like, listen, y'all are bad guys. You got to get in where you fit in. No, Matt, that's unrealistic. That's exactly how historical fights happened. Hell yeah. Blocked, idiot. Ed, how'd you block that gun? I bought the armor forever ago that says you block guns. Ah. There's a whole lot of them not attacking me, which is really fun. Yeah, listen, listen. I want to get gunman style XP, so we're just... Done. Sick. Automatic machine gun, flintlock pistol. Gunman rank 7, yeah. Fuck. Boop. Knowledge of cannons. All of them are scared because I just ran at him. Don't bring a sword to a cannon fight. You just pull out a cannon. If I was fighting someone and they pulled out a cannon, I would leave. I would simply leave. I would just give up. I wouldn't even risk it. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't even risk it. I wouldn't even... Who knows? Who knows what they're about to do? I was typing sword fight. I just say no brain stop me. Hey, in case anybody's unsure, I'm pretty sure I'm playing on normal. So if you're like, wow, this game looks easy, I'm playing on normal and I'm very specifically using some bullshit stuff. So like this. Oh, hang on. Like this. Or this. Tiger's Tiger's actively cheating. I gave them $1. They gave me a tiger and a bear. Like, I'm not even using all of the BS ones that I got. I'm just using the one. Neo, yes. Who doesn't bring their pet tiger to a sword fight? I mean, that's the best place to show off your pet tiger. Yeah, he shot at me. Just get him. All right, well, that's not Sakamoto Ryoma because he doesn't know who I am. But also, it's dark. Takaoka.
不思議な話もあったもんやな。時代を動かすはずの男が時代遅れの男に切られ死ぬ。存在しないはずのもう一人の自分に切られることになるんやからな。なあ、坂本龍馬さんよ。
Who was that?
もう一人の坂本龍馬だと。中岡、大丈夫か？全部見抜かれていた。こっちの仕掛けた罠を逆手に取られた。何？そ 外は見回り組で包囲されてる。最後と
Mimawari Gumi?
俺はこのざまだ。しっかりしろ、中岡。無駄だ。
I recognize that voice.
やっぱりお前だったんだな。竹地。久しぶりだな、龍馬。
Why is Kuze here?
それに帝暗殺計画の阻止。先回りしたはずが全部お前に食い止められた。本当にすごいやつだよ、お前は。どうした？言いたいことがたくさんあるんじゃないのか。どうして俺が東洋のおやっさんを殺させたのか。どうしてその時俺は自らの名を坂本龍馬と名乗ったのか。そしてどうして俺は竹内半平太の名を捨て坂本龍馬という人間になったのか。知りたいんじゃないのか、龍馬。その前に一つを教えてくれ。なんだ。
Gonna ask if he killed Pops.
今俺の目の前にいるのは竹内半平太なのかよ。なんだと。あんた鏡で自分の顔を見てるか。一体何があったんだよ。どうしたらそんなになっちまうんだよ、兄弟。
Oh shit.
俺は今からあんたを切る。あんたが俺の名を語っていると確信した時から決めていた。だが何なんだこの気持ちは。なんでそんな姿で俺の前にやってきたんだよ。龍馬、見ただけで俺にはあんたがどんな思いでここにやってきたのかが全部分かっちまう。そんな自分が悔しい。俺はあんたが憎いんだ。憎いまま切らしてくれよ、兄弟。
Yeah, there's two other guys.
今日ここ大宮で坂本龍馬という男は死んだ。坂本龍馬の伝説は幕を閉じたんだ。何言ってんだお前。残念だが今お前に殺されるわけにはいかない。お前には最後の仕事をしてもらう必要があるからな。何わけのわかんねえこと言ってんだおい。土佐で待つ。すべてはそこでわかる。待てよおい。待てっつってんだ。竹内、竹内。
Oh, we don't even have the final showdown.
はじめちゃん。急にご両エジも見回り組の連中も姿を消してどないなっとるんや。中岡。あれが坂本龍馬。
He looks too different. So was he having that guy act as Ryoma while he was pulling the strings? Finale. Dawn breaks. This is it. This is the final no return, all or nothing.
斎藤をはじめとしての生活は偽りのものだ。別れを惜しむほどのものでもない。おりょうちゃんはあの子はどないするんや。どうもこうもない。あいつだってこれ以上今日の街に束縛される必要はないんだ。これからは好きな場所に行き、好きなように生きる権利がある。まあな。せやけど。
Can we get a quick rundown of what happened at the end of that cutscene? Someone called me at the perfect time. I will give you a it was honestly somewhat confusing. Yeah, I'll give you a cliff notes when we're out of this.
さあな。おりょうちゃんはな、わしらと同じや。本当の自分とはちゃう。もう一人の自分を演じ。
Yeah, it makes sense it's confusing because there's at least there's multiple people using different names. So
そのどっちもがほんまの自分自身なんやと。せやからあの子にとっちゃ斎藤はじめに惚れ、斎藤はじめの背中を追った日々は偽りない日々やったんや。はじめちゃん、斎藤はじめとしてのお前は決して偽りなんかやなかった。斎藤はじめはこの時代、この瞬間、確かに新選組3番隊隊長として生きてたんや。この今日でそれを偽りの一言で捨ててまってはあかん。
Okita being the one to say this is kind of very interesting.
最後のお別れくらいしてきや。出立は明日の朝や。まだ間に合う。ああ、わかった。ありがとうな、起きたの兄さん。なんやそれ、兄さんって。あんたにはずっと救われてきた。俺にとってあんたは兄弟みたいなもんだってことだ。なんや少し恥ずかしいの。まあとにかくちゃんと最後のけじめくらいつけてこいや。
Okay. So now we have the availability to start the rest of to end the game, basically by talking to Okita. Talking to Okita will end the game. And I know this for sure, and that's good to know. We didn't fuck up history by being both Ryoma and Hajime. So what happened in that cutscene is the final confrontation with Ryoma and his brother, right? His brother Takachi, who has been using the name Sakamoto Ryoma to do all of his nefarious, you know, doing dealings and all of that. And there's at least the other guy who was probably the guy way back in the cutscene where the Navy guy was talking about Sakamoto Ryoma and all of that. And basically what's happening is Ryoma, our character, right, is like, yeah, the person Sakamoto Ryoma, right, the name Sakamoto Ryoma isn't him. He's not Sakamoto Ryoma anymore. Because since he left Tosa, and a hello, basically what's happening is that Matt is cool. Stop. And a hello, how are you? And you know, the scene with him and Okita, he's basically saying, he's like, I have not been Sakamoto Ryoma since that moment. I've been Saito Hajime. And he wants to continue living his life as Saito Hajime, the person who was the 3rd Division captain, the person who met all these people, the person who went through all of these things with, you know, the rest of the people in the Shinsengumi. And so what he was saying was like, you know, Sakamoto Ryoma dies in this inn, was he killed the guy that had been using the name. And in order to let the past die, in order to be able to move on from that, he's saying, you know, he will be Sakamoto Ryoma. We will let him die. We will let the name die. And you know, we can move on from that, and he will be Saito Hajime. I'm full of coffee. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that. Love that for you. So yeah, so we're in Sakamoto Ryoma. Historically happens a mix of real him and the fake. Psych history says Ryoma was assassinated in when Hajime got to live to see the major restoration Ryoma was working towards. Right. And so, oh, I was going to do that. I heard you were recruiting some new troopers. Since I caused you trouble in the past, I figured I could lend you a hand. Oh, I didn't even know that he was there. So neat. Great. I can see how this was confusing. Yeah, it's a lot of like using the same names and like philosophical like stuff. And so like I totally get it. I totally get it. Jackie, hello. We fought a tiger. We have not fought a tiger. It may be my biggest letdown. It's got to show up in the arena. My biggest letdown in this game, we have not yet fought a tiger. Now my mom makes vegetables every day. Well, that's what you wanted. No. Every time we sit down to eat, it's that salad. 0 out of 10? Wow, it's my, wow. I'm a 0 out of 10 streamer. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I've disappointed you. Yeah, we make others fight the tiger. Matt being canceled for not fighting a tiger. You didn't fight a tiger? Canceled. Canceled forever. I meant 1,000 out of 10. I don't know. Jackie, how are you doing? How are things? Who's this guy? Jackie, how are you doing? How's you were playing Portal? How's Portal? I think you were playing Portal. And how the heck are you? How was Man Who Erased His Name? In another example of Kiryu not using his name. You beat it? Hell yeah. How much of the side stuff did you do, / how ridiculous was it? Portal was good, we won, and now I'm playing Ori. Oh, you're playing Ori? Oh. I've never played any of those. I've heard good things. Jorts Joryu Jazima. Joryu Jazima? Jet Black Belt. Well, hello. I've never seen one of those. Ori's good. I've heard a lot of good things about Ori. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I've never played it though. It's on Game Pass. How are you liking it? How are you liking it, Jackie? Joryu Jazima. Oh my god. Did y'all put him in a weird did y'all put him in a weird costume? We did a fair amount of side quests. We beeline the story so we'd be ready for Thursday night. Oh, are y'all gonna hit the ground running with Infinite Wealth? Are y'all just gonna get right at it? Boom. Yep, I love it. I love it. Hey, listen, if y'all want to see Infinite Wealth fucking ASAP, please go follow Stumped. Go watch Enna and Jazzy play fucking Infinite Wealth. I bet you there's a bunch of them playing the other Yakuzas on the YouTube if you want to see it. The YouTube, you know, like, because I'm an old man. I call it the YouTube. I probably won't be watching it, so I need y'all to go and root them on for me. Ooh, health increase 6. Yes. Thank you. I have so much Yakuza to play before I see Infinite Wealth. Oh, right. Right, okay. I'm better with swordsman now. While guarded with LB, press Y. Okay, hit Y, but okay. And I imagine y'all got like the big cool king shit edition. I'm mad at them about that, but I'll like... Can... Thank you. I think as influencers, we can apply for keys today or tomorrow. So we'll see what we get. Imagine getting a key from Sega. Incredible. They gave fucking XQC a key, so they better give you a key. They don't give you a key, I'm gonna riot. You only succeed if you rank as sharp. I don't know what that means. Sega gives out more codes than those sillies at free. I'm gonna ask Enna questions after stream. Got to do a heat move. I've never applied for a key from Sega, but I doubt I would get one. Oh, I can't do it because I didn't unlock it. Keen? Oh, I need to go up one rank. I'm equipped with a great grade sword. Oh, I think I did that. I think I did it. I think I was successful. Okay. Who even is he really? He's this amazing dojo, doesn't accept payments. The way he speaks is, I don't know, fancy? Oh, you haven't heard? I'm sure you'll find out eventually. Just remember, nobody else out there is half as good to us. That's true. Have you seen what he's like to Inosuke-san? He's supposed to be our #1 student. That's been hard, I'm sure, but Inosuke's got a lot to live up to. Lately, he's been stagnating. Don't think I haven't spied your nattering. Taverns are home to gossip, not dojos. The coolest code I ever got was a code for Fatal Frame. For the new Fatal Frame game. Is that true? No, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was probably... Baldur's Gate was pretty dope. I didn't even get a code for Baldur's Gate. Why didn't you get a code for Baldur's Gate? Wait. You bought it in early access? Maybe that's why you didn't get a code, Anna. You were too cool and you bought it already. How did they not give you a code? That's bananas. And then what, I heard they didn't give Josh a code, and I'm like, get out of here. Proof Matt's cooler than me? I don't believe it. Seems fake. Seems fake. Boy. It's almost time to end stream. I think mostly Matt is a dork. I'll take that. I'll take dork. Anyone around here from Tosa? Of course not. I was looking for someone from Tosa. Does he know who I am? Nah, I'm just being paranoid. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be from Tosa, would you? Uh-huh? No. Oh, I gotta read this letter somehow. Letter? Yeah, the letter should have been written in Tosa Ben. Can't make heads or tails of it. He wasn't looking for me, but it seems like we met for a reason. Seems pretty distressed. Maybe I should help him out. Oh, isn't there someone who can teach me Tosa Ben? I actually know Tosa Ben. Huh? Oh, thank you. Wait, you said you weren't from Tosa. What's that about? I have reasons. What's this letter? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fuji? Fuji's? We're in a kimono shop here in town. The other day, we got a visitor from Tosa. She heard about us through word of mouth, I guess, and decided to make the journey out here. Said her name was Okinu-san. Real sweetheart. Cute as heck. Totally my type. As I'm telling her this kimono the whole time, I'm dreading the thought of saying goodbye and never seeing her. So I mustered up all the courage to asked her if we could write letters to keep in touch. Exchanging letters, huh? Nice. It's the ancient Japanese equivalent of like asking for her number. It was cute. My heart nearly meant it. Honestly, I could have died and gone to heaven right then and there. That sounds like smooth sailing. What's the problem? You know what the problem is. He can't read the letter. He already said. He already said he can't read the letter. Whole thing's written in real thick Tosaben. I have no idea what the heck she's talking about. Oh. I kind of get the gist of it if I try hard, but it doesn't make any sense. That's why you needed someone who knows Tosaben. Yeah, mister, this is the love of my life. Can you help me translate? Yeah, listen, we'll help him. Yeah, leave it to me. Let's get right to it. Sub-story 5, talking Tosa. Here's what she sent me. Whoa, you weren't kidding. I told you. One look at this. I immediately got why she was nodding the whole time. All right, read it to me. Fuji-san, been a spell, wouldn't you say? Right as rain, I pray. Speaking of myself, our little kimono deal's left me walking on air, that it has. Eye among eyes, yours to make that. This and it's just marvels with all y'all boyo? Why did they make her Scottish? Still think you can help? Yeah, easy. Let's start with been a spell, wouldn't you say? Right as rain, I pray. I think right as rain, I pray means hope you're doing well. Yeah, actually, that's really good. All right. It's the spell part that trips me up. This is a translation train wreck. Been a spell, wouldn't you say? What's been a spell? It's been a while. Which means it's been a while. It's been a while. I should have gotten that since it's the start of the letter. Spell's just a fun way of saying it's been some time. Ah, it's been some time since I last heard from her. Wow, I learned something new. Anyway, the next bit. Speaking of myself, our little kimono deals will be walking on air. They did a great job. It's just a mess. Yeah, it's these sorts of things have to be so difficult to do. As for me, I'm loving the kimono. Spot on. Oh, good. Okuda-san loves the kimono I made for her. I'm so glad. Yeah. All right, if you could help me with this last sentence. Eye among eyes, yours to make that. This and this just marvel with all yar boyo. The boyo really gets me. I think the first part's more or less you're so talented to have made such a beautiful kimono. Is that right? Yeah, you got it. You got it. The second part's pretty tough. This and this just marveled at all yar boyo. Yeah, first of all, what's this and this supposed to mean? The kimono. She's referring to the kimono. The kimono? She was just complimenting you for making it in the last sentence. So this one means this kimono. I suppose so. What follows doesn't seem like she's still talking about the kimono. Trust me, this is Tosa logic we're dealing with here. I don't think this has anything to do with Tosa anymore, but okay. Then we have just marveled. I think that's actually easy enough to understand. She means really impressed. Yeah, not the most common way to say it, but yeah. I see. Okay, I appreciate you confirming. And last, I got this all yar boyo. What? She's definitely not calling you a little boy. I think she means everything. I wish I had the whole sentence instead of just the bit, because context is really important. I mean, it's not like I failed, so I think, yeah, boyo means you. She means you. Oh, as in all I am. She's talking about me. Yeah, she's referring to who you are as a whole. Is that right? She must have a pretty good idea about me then. So to summarize what you told me, the letter reads, Fuji-san, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. As for me, I'm loving the kimono I bought the other day. You're so talented to have made such a beautiful kimono. This kimono is so impressed by you, Okina. No. You sure this is right? No, the last bit's wrong. Some of the wording seems awkward, but you are a Tosa native. I'm gonna go by my reply based on what she got. I'm not a Tosa native. I said I'm not from Tosa. I said I'm not from Tosa. Don't. Who said I was from Tosa? Did you say I was from Tosa? No one said I was from Tosa. Wow, I'm under 40 hours on this game. That's pretty solid. Take notes next time? Never. Never. How dare you? FGO Roma doesn't actually use Tosaben specifically because his accent would have given away his identity in a Grail war. He does slip up. They adapt the slips up to his country. I love the sentence in the Grail war. That hurts my feelings. I'm sorry. Please don't. Please don't feel that way. I'm just making a joke about the fact that I never take notes. Because I don't. I would never. I would never. That's too much effort to maybe do things correct. But okay. Making notes for video games is a vital skill that I often employ. No, that's great. That's good. That's good. You should. People do it all the time. I respect it. Promise we get Tiger next time? Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen. Keeping your servant's identity secret is important. If I know we're fighting, feed my servant throw cheese at her. It's her weakness because that's how she died. It's one of the silliest things I've ever been told in a Twitch chat. I mean, I'll try as best I can, which is to say, I don't know. Which is to say, I don't know, but I'll try. I promise to try. I promise to try. Elden Ring lore journal is a mess of notes. Looking back, I can't even understand it. Oh my God. See, here, I really respect and appreciate people who take notes for games. I do. I respect the dedication to writing something down. I do. I'm also of the opinion that if they don't give me a way to reference it, it's not important enough. Matt, you don't remember anything. Correct. That's how I live my life. That's how I live my life. I can't remember lore ever. If it's I can remember lore. I'm really good at remembering lore. I could probably tell you a ton of the lore from like the Remedyverse stuff. If it's important, I remember it. But But all right, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I gotta go do some cleaning and then make Brussels sprouts to go with my weekly lunch. Because I forgot to do that yesterday because Aaron and I forgot to say, Aaron and I spent all weekend playing Baldur's Gate and we're finally to Baldur's Gate. We made it. We're inside the city. We met your favorite guy, Gortash. We hung out with him a couple times. So have fun. I love I'm very excited to have Brussels sprouts. I'm very excited. We got some Brussels sprouts with our farm box. I'm very excited to cook them up and eat them. It's gonna be very good. I'm very excited. Fuck Gordon. I love you. You're just like, I can't leave it. Like, I love Brussels sprouts, but I'll just real quick. I want to get that in there. I want to make my opinion known on Gortash. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody had a good time. Wednesday, we'll be back with more Like a Dragon. We will be doing more Like a Dragon. We'll be doing some sub stories, poking around, seeing what sort of stuff. I'd rather eat Brussels sprouts than Gortash. We'll be doing more Like a Dragon, finishing up. We'll probably finish it this week so that Monday we can start get it, hit it strong. I have a a developer game that we're probably gonna play, and then we will do and then we'll probably do the next why can't I think of these words, the next community choice. We'll do the next community choice. But I have a developer game that's been sitting for a minute that I want to do because the PR person who got it to me is wonderful. Shouts to Tim. But yeah, I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Until then, take care of yourself, friends. I love and appreciate you.